Memorable and beloved characters who definitely deserve their own movie. Telling their stories before or after the original films would be amazing, right? So let's get into it. Welcome to Cine Lovers. In this list, I've selected 8 characters we all love and who truly deserve a solo movie. And not just from Disney or Pixar, there are characters from several studios. As you already know, many side characters from the original films ended up getting their own spin-offs later, like Puss in Boots, Dory, the Penguins of Madagascar, and the Minions, among many others who also got the spotlight. If this video hits 40 likes, I'll bring part 2, because there are plenty of other characters who also deserve their own movie. So, leave your like and let's start. The first character on my list is Boo from Monsters Incorporated. Everyone wants to know what happened to her after the movie. Where is she now? Did she stay friends with the monsters forever? In her solo film, it could show her returning to the monster world, and there are 2 cool ways to tell this story. The first would be a direct sequel to Monsters Incorporated, showing Boo still as a kid. The second could show her as a teenager, about 10 years later, around 13 or 14 years old. It would be amazing to see Boo in that phase. And of course, this solo movie would bring the reunion fans have been waiting for years to see, Boo and Sully together again. Every year, new videos appear online about this supposed Boo spin-off, but unfortunately, it's not real. It was just a fan project that people keep falling for every year. Genie from Aladdin would also make for an incredible solo movie. A film focused entirely on him could explore his past, what happened before he met Aladdin. He's lived for thousands of years and must have had many masters before. It'd be fun to see who they were, maybe even showing one as a real person from our world, as a clever crossover reference. Imagine if one of Genie's masters was the creator of the internet, as if the internet existed because of a wish he granted. That would be so cool to see. And it's good to remember that when a character gets a solo movie, it doesn't necessarily mean the others from the original film won't appear. It all depends on the project's direction. For example, Puss in Boots didn't have Shrek or Donkey, but Finding Dory did include Marlin and Nemo. Both approaches can work really well. King Julien is next on my list. Definitely one of DreamWorks' funniest characters. He gained a lot of attention in Madagascar and even got his own series. But King Julien truly deserves a solo movie with a completely new story. Maybe an adventure where he explores a new island, trying to become the king there as well, and discovers that some of his relatives are imprisoned on that island, and his mission would be to rescue them. The Penguins of Madagascar already have both a movie and a series. It's time for King Julien to have his own too. One of the most beloved characters from Ice Age is Sid, and his solo movie could show his life with Brooke and their kids in a fun family adventure. The movie could include special appearances from Manny and Diego, but the focus would be on Sid's new family. Maybe they could go on a journey to find a valuable object hidden long ago by Brooke's family. Whoever found it would be rewarded with something very important, not money, since they don't really need it. It would be a cute and funny adventure at the same time. Remember the villain Nigel, the bird from Rio? He's definitely another character who deserves a solo movie. It would be fascinating to dive deeper into his past, especially because the song he performs in the film already hints at so much about his life before turning evil. He reveals that he used to be a famous TV star, an adored performer loved by everyone, before everything fell apart. A solo movie could show his rise to fame, the moment his career started to crumble, and what led him down the dark path of revenge. It could be set in Brazil during the vibrant 70s or 80s, filled with colorful visuals, tropical settings, and lots of music. A perfect mix of humor, drama, and nostalgia. Chicken Joe from Surf's Up also totally deserves his own solo movie. It would be a fun, lighthearted film packed with good vibes, surf culture, and a lot of humor. The story could dive deeper into his life and career as a surfer, showing how he became the chill and carefree legend everyone loves. Maybe it could take place in his homeland or some new tropical paradise, where he faces hilarious challenges in a surfing competition or helps a new generation of surfers find their style. Of course, it could also feature appearances from Cody. That would be absolutely amazing. Comment below which of these characters you'd like to see get their own movie, and which others deserve to be on this list too. Another character that would make for a great movie is Captain Hook. There's so much that could be told in a film centered on him, his past, how he and Peter Pan became enemies, how he lost his hand, what his childhood and teenage years were like. There are already some versions of the story, like the 2015 Pan, which isn't by Disney, but it would be really cool to see Disney's own perspective, either as a live-action or animated movie. A solo film about Hook would be incredible. Finally, Donkey from Shrek also deserves his own movie. In fact, he's getting one. DreamWorks has officially confirmed that we'll be getting a Donkey solo film in the next few years, featuring him, his wife, and their kids. And to find out what else has been revealed, along with other upcoming DreamWorks and Pixar movies, click on these videos right now. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one right here on Cine Lovers.